Here are a few cinematic tools that I think every independent filmmaker needs to be using in the digital age. The first is called FilmCrux. Now, FilmCrux is an interesting company because they do a lot of things. They have VFX assets, sound assets, Foley assets, music assets, and the best thing about it is they're all royalty free, so you can use them on any project that you may have. FilmCrux assets have been used on films on Netflix, for Marvel movies, and for A24 films. These assets include things like Singularity, which includes hundreds of original sound designs to help you create breathtakingly cinematic films, or Immersion, which is a library of hundreds of Foley and diegetic sound effects specifically made for filmmakers. Then you have Octave, which is a library full of dozens of original cinematic songs that will work perfectly for whatever your next film, trailer, game, or video ad is. Then you have Soul, which is their VFX library, which again has hundreds of VFX assets designed to help you put together breathtaking space scenes in literally seconds. Now, full transparency, I do not get paid by FilmCrux, but I do have connections to FilmCrux. I host their podcast, but I'm not telling you about this because of that. I'm telling you because it's actually good stuff that you can use, and it's a very reasonable price. You can buy all of these assets outright or pay $10 a month for FilmCrux Plus and have access to every single thing in their library. It's really useful. Now, like I said, I'm not getting paid by FilmCrux to do that, but I am getting paid by this next one. But I wouldn't have accepted it if I didn't think it was useful. ReelCrafter is a portfolio website that allows you to create a portfolio for yourself, for your projects, or whatever else you're working on. Here's the thing. Most people's websites are cluttered and hard to navigate. ReelCrafter makes it simple and easy to create a portfolio for yourself or for your project without having to search around all of these pages to get to where the viewer needs to see. Case in point, somebody was once connecting me with somebody else who needed somebody to shoot something for them, but the person didn't end up hiring me, and my friend who connected me with them told me that they told them that it was because my website was too difficult to navigate, and they didn't want to waste time searching through my website when they had other things to do. Don't let your website or portfolio be a detriment to your progression. Check this out, I made this in like 10 minutes max. You can add things like logos and custom colors and banners to make your portfolio stand out and feel unique to you. You can easily upload videos or plug in your YouTube or Vimeo videos directly into the site so that it's all right there and easy to find. You can add a bio, you can add text, you can add photo reels. You can also add audio files to the page. So if you're a musician or a voiceover actor, you can have your audio files directly on this page. And one of the really cool things is you have a custom shareable link for everybody that you send it to, so you can see who's viewing your portfolio. And if you're doing something like film festivals, you can even add an event calendar with a map to show exactly where these things are going to be so people can find it right from your reel. And the great thing about all of this is it's all on one easy to navigate page. And once you add all of your information to your ReelCrafter profile, like your bio, your name, and stuff like that, you can just plug it into any reel that you create next. They have pretty affordable pricing options too. I am so serious. Stop sending me your cluttered ass websites and switch to ReelCrafter. You don't need all of that. This is a simple minimalist web page that will highlight all of your art and all of your work. So if you're interested in ReelCrafter, hit the link in my description and make sure you use promo code DeontePro. Check it out, it's ReelCrafter. The final thing I want to talk about is Coverfly, and not for the writing competitions, although they are great for that too. Coverfly is a website that has a list of writing competitions that you can access and apply to. It's extremely organized based on genre, based on length, based on so many factors that you can just plug into and easily access 4 different writing competitions. But that's not the important part. Before you enter a writing competition or before you go into production on anything, you really need to have your script read. And just like the writing competitions, Coverfly has a database of readers that will read your script and give you good feedback on it. They also now have a peer-to-peer feedback option where you can send your scripts to other writers and you guys can exchange notes. And the best thing about this option is it's 100% free. If you're a screenwriter, if you're any kind of writer, you know the frustration of trying to get people to read your work and give you actual useful feedback. Most people either won't read it or they won't give you good feedback if they do read it. This eliminates that completely. The sites that Coverfly connect you to have professional readers that have been working in the industry for a long time. So not only do they know what a screenplay should look like, but they know what storytelling should be. Now, this is not something that you necessarily have to take to heart every single time, meaning you don't have to take what these readers say as law. Sometimes you may disagree with what they say. That's fine, but getting it in front of eyes that actually understand screenplays is excellent for your development and for helping you understand how your script is coming across. A great example is a script reader once read my script and said a scene that I wrote was depressing in a negative way, but everything that they described was exactly how I wanted them to feel. So what they saw as a negative, I saw as a positive. But the only reason I knew that it worked in the way that I wanted it to is because they read it and gave me the feedback, even if I didn't agree that it was a negative. I'm just saying, if you really want to know how your script is coming across, have it read. And there's so many different pricing options for script readers. All right, check these things out. If you like them, leave a comment. If not, leave a comment too. I don't know. I just thought I'd share some things with you.